Jolan Troon, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and this week I will put a little speed on our little A to Z officer series. But before I talk about the next uncommon officer, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But today we will have a look at Kauk. He is class Science, which means you need science badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Blood and Honor, which means if he's captain, he can get synergy from others of that group, or he can give synergy to a captain of that group if he's on the bridge as well. And he's from the faction Klingon Empire, which means you need Klingon Federation credits to upgrade. Klingon Federation credits, that's great. Klingon faction credits, they have not merged yet. As usual, there's a little text about this officer in the info box this time, not a very long one, so probably someone we do not know very well from the TV series. They have longer texts. As you could already hear, he does have a captain maneuver, that's Excel under pressure. That means when the ship gets a hull breach from the opponent, Quark decreases all the stats of the officer on the opponent's ship by 35%. So here it gets a bit complicated. Usually these things are when you give a hull breach to another ship, or burning, or assimilate, or morale on your own ship, then this and that happens. In this case is when you are fighting other ships that cause a hull breach on your ship. In this case, he triggers this ability. So might be nice against other players when you know that they have a certain crew aboard or something. And there's an officer ability of course as well, and that's Blood and Honor. And this one means when the ship gets a hull breach from the opponent, Kauk increases accuracy by 70%. So once again, if you know there are hostiles that cause hull breaches, or if you know that there are a lot of players with, for example, Klingon ships out there, then he might be quite an asset to your ship. But especially when you're hunting hostiles that you know can cause hull breaches regularly, there are different hostiles out there that cause different things. And so this might be an option to use him. To be honest, I never tried that out. I said it's an option, but I always had better crews. As well, hostile hunting very early, I always had PMC, and for players, I have very good PvP crews, so I didn't try that, but it might be worth a try. What I usually only ever used him for was the fact that he has one ability for away teams, and that's in this case Warrior. He's one of my standard warriors I send out to the many Klingon away team assignments that require warriors, and so from the beginning kinda I sent Kauk out for those away team assignments and nothing else. But still, you will want to know how to get him, and for this we can go to the normal recruit section. And here, and I must not forget this, we have mission key events at the moment, and this just refreshed. I did that last time, and yesterday it wasn't there, today it's there. Don't forget to get your mission keys, and don't forget to get your daily free mission key from the web store. I made a video on that if you still don't know about that, because it's for you and your alliance so that you can score in the events. But nevertheless, I wanted to go to the premium recruit section, because in here that's always a scrolling thing and finding people. As he's down there, Kauk is right there. So it's one of the easier ones to get officers, and that means that you will most probably, if you're not the person with the worst luck in the world, most probably will have him very early in the game. And as I said, I usually only send him to away teams, but maybe you can make some use out of his abilities. I never did. I have to be honest there. I never used Kauk. But nevertheless, he's in more places, because he's also once again in one I'm not using, but he's there, and that's the Klingon Elite Recruit. Those are the tokens Some you get from missions later, and usually you have to buy in the Klingon faction store once you reached a certain reputation. But that's the reason why I never do that. I need the faction credits, especially with the Klingons there right now, to get some blueprints for ships, and that's why I'm not spending them on these tokens. By the way, blueprints for ships. Finally, I reached the reputation level legend yesterday with the Klingons, so I could start getting Rotaran blueprints, and that was a nice thing, but it was a lot of grind. You can definitely believe that, because the legend is the 15 billion Klinglock, and it was a lot of work to get there. Especially in the end, I ran out of exos. I still had some 70% ones, but I ran out of the 100% ones and the 40% ones, and so I couldn't go there any longer. But still, those tokens are in here, so you can see. But 435 of those cost me 3,700 Klingon credits, and I just saw that I have earned a few credits this morning, which means I can work on my future prospects, and this one is the other one is because I changed that yesterday with my reputation levels. But I pick another 5 now. It will take me ages to get the 650, and it take me ages to get to ops level 60, because that will be very hard again. I'm still stuck, not able to go to 57 because of that stupid Armada control center. So always keep that on top. I was just not good enough with getting those rare Armada cores. Nevertheless, we got astray a lot here, but I think I can add something like this, my achievements in the game, in my videos, even if it's completely off topic at the moment. Although Kauk is a Klingon officer, and I'm talking about the Klingon faction, so it's at least a little bit of a connection. But nevertheless, that was tough work, and now I have started to work on the Federation to bring the Federation next to the 15 billion lock. More tough work. But of course, if anyone has used Kauk on the bridge of a ship with the purpose of using its ability, please let us know in the comments. I'm quite curious there as well, to be honest. And if you have questions in general or video requests, or want to say something about grinding reputation, you know that I regularly read the comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.